That's all right.
Hello. Hi, Mom. I'm home. It was like the most amazing trip I've ever been on. Yeah, I'm actually going to watch it right now. Okay, love you too. Bye.
You ready to do this?
Yes.
All right.
I'm ready.
And we are rolling.
Oh, I was very nervous this day. So I have to go as soon as the show's over.
Really?
Yeah.
What,
My flight is at 11 and we end at 8.
Where, how? When do you get?
I leave today.
700 hours.
I leave today. I get there on Sunday.
So you go Toronto.
Toronto, London, 6-hour layover in London.
Yeah, to then where?
Nairobi. This whole show was a blur.
I'm not sure what you're doing after the show tonight, but I am walking literally off the set and getting straight on a plane to Kenya, where I will be living with a tribal family in a mud hut. So they're welcoming me with a traditional goat slaughtering ceremony. I've been a vegetarian since I was a small child, and they eventually came back to me and said, okay, so you don't have to eat the goat as long as you drink the blood. The warm, fresh blood from the slaughtered goat.
Look at Dan's face.
So when do you leave?
I leave actually right now, so I'm gonna run to go catch my flight.
Like
and I'm
right-
gonna change because this is not appropriate
Oh, okay.
for...
Great.
Okay,
I'm actually literally running to go get the plane. Could I have chosen a more ridiculous outfit?
If the cab comes, can you tell it to just wait? Thanks for everything, guys.
Go.
Don't mind my large backpack. Passport, money, camera, malaria pills. Okay, I will, Mom.
My mom was 10 times more nervous. My mom was convinced I was gonna either die or be stricken with malaria.
Hi, how are you?
It's funny looking back because I knew I was going on this amazing trip, but I had no idea that the next week was going to change my life. There I am, 2 days, 48 hours later after all that traveling, and I finally got to meet Robin, which was so exciting because I'd read her book, I'd heard all about her, and here she was. Robin just wrote this amazing book called My Maasai Life, and it's all about her experience when she was a teenager growing up in suburban Illinois. She got frustrated with her life there, decided to pick up and move in with a Maasai family in rural Kenya. Now she works with Free the Children, helping to build schools and empower women and youth, and she's one of the most inspiring women I've ever met. So we're on our way. Now, we have to travel from Nairobi all the way to this teeny tiny rural Maasai township in Maasai land.
I'm a huge nerd, and I printed out Swahili words.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
Can I add two to you right now?
Okay, yes.
And they'll be Maasai. If someone says Jessi, then you say Eo, and you come and you give your head, and then they'll touch it and they'll say Sopa, and then you say Kipa.
Okay.
For goodbye, you could either say Kwaheri,
Okay.
or they understand peace out.
Peace out?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
So after a 4-hour drive, they plot me on this motorbike because it's really the only way to get into this rural valley that we're going to. It was so dusty, this mud and the dust and the wind. There, you can see it all over my face. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Is it dirty?
A little bit.
It is? I can't meet my new family looking like this.
So I turn the corner, and there they are, lined up as far as the eye can see in beautiful, bright shukas and ornate beaded jewelry, all waiting there to greet me and to welcome me into their home.
This is Samuel.
Sopa. 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 Sopa.
Oh, that's my mama.
I didn't even see the baby.
Oh, and I almost squished her baby.
Sopa.
This is Toti.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Little did I know that Toti would become my closest friend on this trip.
Thank you. This is my home?
So we go in for the first time. I see where I'm actually going to be living. This is the mud hut that I would call my home.
This is a bed?
For you.
This is my bed?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
My bed was made of tightly woven sticks covered in cowhide, and they actually gave me the prime bed in the boma because it's the one right next to the fire pit.
I usually welcome my visitors with shuka so that you feel like you are a Maasai lady.
And they don't even know me. I'm this weird redheaded kid who showed up in their home, and she gives me this shuka.
It's beautiful. So if someone, a neighbor or anybody
Even a
comes,
neighbor.
you make tea.
I was so nervous to tell them that I was a vegetarian. I knew the goat slaughter ceremony was coming up, so I wanted to sort of get it out of the way.
Do you know what, Mama? I don't eat meat.
You are vegetarian?
Yeah.
You eat it. You eat it and you eat it.
Uh-oh. At that moment, I realized I was probably in trouble. So I'm sitting there in a mud hut, okay? I'm in a completely different part of the world, and I sort of realized that as people, we were actually the same. People still sit down for a cup of tea.
That's so bright.
Women still love a good bangle.
This is beautiful.
And I still make babies cry. I've been there for 20 minutes, and I'm already scaring the children.
On my head.
Okay. So I didn't get the special treatment for long. Right away, they put me to work.
I'm ready.
Fetching water is the woman's job, and it's so important because this is the water that you're going to use for everything, for cooking, for cleaning, for washing clothes.
Where exactly are we going to get water?
We're going, it's just probably like a 25-minute walk.
Okay.
Ends up taking over an hour, twice a day, just to fetch water to use for daily chores.
And was this it? Oh my gosh.
So that's the water source, and I remember thinking, that does not look like the water that comes out of my taps. I later found out that that water is full of typhoid, TB, cholera. People get diarrhea all the time, and 1 in 5 children actually die from diarrheal diseases. This is my first job here, and I'm trying to be very impressive.
Okay.
For some reason, I thought I could be this big hero if I rescued the can of water.
I don't know how you do it.
But I'm wearing sandals, and I start to slip, and I'm like screaming.
Here you go.
What?
Oh my God!
It was hard enough gathering the water. I had no idea how hard it would be to take it back.
You walk like this for a half an hour?
That's 50 pounds hanging on my head.
Hardly breathe.
And the interesting thing is that women in Maasai land are actually responsible for most of the manual labor in the village. I mean, fetching the water, chopping and gathering the firewood.
Oh, that's for me. I carry one of these all the time.
So you have these unbelievably strong women like Mama Samuel there. I can't even get a little twig.
Is this thing on?
Women, of course, are also responsible for taking care of the kids.
I'm gonna cook you all a delicious meal.
And cooking all the meals. Women are the backbone of the household.
How am I doing?
Well,
Oh, thank you.
I was so happy to see that this family was washing their hands. Most rural Kenyan families don't know the importance of that.
My mom taught me when you wash your hands, you have to sing happy birthday. And that's how you know how long to wash your hands for.
My mom actually taught me that, and I still do it. So it was so fun to be able to sit there with Toti and teach her.
Happy birthday, dear Toti. Happy birthday to you. Toti blew me away. This is a 13-year-old girl who would wake up at 5 in the morning to go to school all day and then come home and help her family out all night. She was amazing. What cooking is good? Very delicious. Tamu sana. How do we say goodnight?
Lala Salama.
Lala salama.
So it's 8:30 in the morning on day 2. The village has been bustling since 5:30 a.m. Where am I? I am fast asleep in my little mud hut.
Oh, you look very comfortable.
I was so comfortable.
Way to make a good impression, Jess.
And the suba.
Oh, the house that you've been sleeping in.
And as soon as I got up, they put me to work.
So maybe your contribution to helping give back to the family would be if you could help make some of this house.
Ooh, I was excited about renovating the house. That was something I could do. Until I saw what we would be renovating it with.
We've mixed some cow manure inside. It's like the marshmallow of the Rice Krispie treat. It makes it stick nicely together.
Now, I had handled poo in India, but there is a difference between quickly picking it up and dropping it and getting your fingers all in and amongst it. Here we go. Okay. Woo! Okay, there we go.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I mean, that is reeking, warm, dripping, smelly cow feces.
I'm really getting right in there.
This is 100% cow manure.
Well, I could see right there the cow, what he ate a little bit of the grain, didn't he?
A really neat thing is that all the women do the chores together, whether you're smearing cow manure on a house or chopping firewood. There's a huge social element to that. There's a lot of love and a feeling of community, even when you're working.
Eating my fingernails.
As soon as we were done rubbing cow poo on the house, it was time to milk the goats.
I'm not a very experienced milker.
Oh yeah, keep in mind we're going to milk these goats, and I know in the back of my mind that one of them is going to be slaughtered for me.
I don't know if it's a good idea for me to bond with the goat. Just squeeze it?
Mama makes it look so easy.
No, nothing's happening.
I thought this would be something I was good at.
Come on, guy. I can't do it. I'm the worst goat milker. Mama, I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, here we go. Oh, am I not pressing the right button? Oh, I got it!
Yeah, good job.
Landing! Dun, 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 dun.
You have all these families coming together to eat every night, and it's so amazing because there's no arguing, there's no fighting, nobody raises their voices. It's sort of just this community existing together in happiness and in peace. This was so amazing to me because here are these kids who have nothing, you know, who barely have enough to eat every day, and there they are celebrating life.
Thank you. Thank you. I had so much fun.
So next
See you tomorrow.